Y'all, welcome back. Well, today's video, I'm going to be back on the 4701, my tractor I just bought in late 2023, right before deer season. And when my kids and stuff come to me, and my wife come to me, and my mom and everybody want to know what I wanted for Christmas, they wanted some ideas. So of course I wanted stuff for my tractor. I'm going to be on it a lot this summer. And one of the key things I wanted was a bucket attachment. And I'm going to show you what they got me, and we're going to install it right here on my Kubota. Tractor accessories. I found them online. I actually installed one of these on the 3301 where I work. This is a super nice heavy duty attachment. You can put your receiver hitch in, you got places to tie down, you've got chain hooks, and it basically goes right here, dead center, front. As you can see, it's got the chain hooks on both sides, place to tie off, 2-inch receiver. So mainly, anything I need to do, if I need to move a trailer or whatever, I can put a receiver hitch in that. I can use a chain instead of wrapping around my bucket and bending up my bars on the back for my quick attach and getting into my quick attach stuff. This plate should solve that issue. So we'll go look at the instructions. So this thing comes with all the hardware that you need. It comes with very detailed instructions. You're going to need an 1/8 inch drill bit to drill the pilot holes after you measure it out. And you're also going to need a 7/16 drill on low speed to drill through this bucket and bolt everything on. Very detailed instructions. So we'll go by these step by step and put this workmaster plate right where it needs to be. So the first thing that these instructions call for is to center this piece where it needs to be. So we're going to get the overall basically width of the bucket. The overall outside width of this bucket is 71.5. So we're going to need 35 3/4. So we're going to go down through here and mark 35 3/4 on the bucket. We'll make a little line. I'm going to flip it around, make sure that line is right. Yep, 35 3/4. 35 3/4. So if you have the LA 765 front end loader, you're going to want to set it on 35 3/4. So we'll set it up there and center it. We'll go from outside lip to outside lip. 24 7/8. 24 7/8. So now that we have center, it says to clamp this down with U-clamps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this in place, take a Sharpie, and I'm going to mark the whole diameter of this, of where my holes are going to be. Just like that. Paint it all in. Make sure you get it center. There we go. So like I was saying earlier, I want to go ahead and just take a punch. Punch the center of every one of these. The way I've got a guide. Like I was saying before my battery died, I went through and center punched all these. This metal's not real thick. I mean, not real, it's robust, but not, you can drill through it pretty easy. So I've got my 6 holes drilled. I've changed over my 7/16, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock them out. Now we're going to check our hole configuration. Nice. Pretty dang centered. Oh yeah, can't complain with that. Next step, you're gonna get your bolt. Go ahead and pull your nut, leave one washer on one side and the bolt. Go ahead and line these up. So now I got all my bolts in. I'm gonna start with the front and go ahead. Oh shit, that's not good. So you're gonna reach around from the back. I thought I could go underneath, but reach around from the back, put all your nuts on. Okay, now you can use a socket and ratchet or whatever. This is a 5/8. These are 5/8 bolts, 5/8 wrench, and impact them on. So there's our finished product. Everything is impacted in place. Everything lined up real good. It didn't take me very long to do this. You got your 5 bolts. It's 5/8 and 5/8 nuts and bolts. Washer on both sides. That is going to be a super handy attachment that I'll use for years to come. This is not that difficult. You can actually do it yourself. I wouldn't pay somebody to do this. They make this thing form fit. The instructions are to the T. It's very minimal tools, mainly basic. You don't have to use an impact. You can use a socket and ratchet to tighten them. Wasn't really a torque spec that I could see. I just went as tight as I could. But I highly recommend these. I know people weld a lot of receiver hitches on their buckets and different things, but this has so much more to offer. It comes powder coated, it matches your tractor, which you know it's going to get scratched up and it's going to get messed up. By having a 2-inch receiver hitch just changes everything. You want to make attachments for it, boom pole with a 2-inch receiver, you can. There's so many options this. Plus your hooks, you can hook everything from the top of the bucket. No more slinging around the bucket to pick something up, bending your quick attachment bars, bending your back bucket bar. It makes it super easy. It's gonna be nice. So the JUfabworks, I love this. Thank y'all for making an awesome product. You'll be seeing more on the Kubota. I actually have the other company that is recommended on their page, 511, will be coming up. I've got a bunch of products from them. So for now, that's done. We're ready to go. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. Go check out their channel. I'll put the description and the link below to their website and to the part number I got. And you can check their website out. You can't go wrong with these guys. These are good, high quality parts. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. See you on the next video.